The Istanbul Convention is a very important document for the people of Ireland and should set a standard on how the state deals with the violence against women. In Ireland, 1 in 5 women has suffered intimate partner violence and domestic abuse. 9 out of 10 women are killed who are killed by someone known to them, with 56% of them killed by a partner or ex-partner. That in itself shows the importance of the Convention and the need to implement it and the measures in the Istanbul Convention as quickly as possible in Ireland. With regard to the Convention, the Council of Europe states, in addition to addressing governments and non-governmental organisations, national parliaments and local authorities, the Convention sends a clear message to society as a whole. Every man, every woman, every boy and girl, every parent, every boy and girlfriend must learn that violence, any kind of violence, is not the right way to solve difficulties and live a peaceful life. Everybody must understand that now and in the future, violence against women and domestic violence is no longer tolerated. Obviously, we can enact and ratify all we like, but unless we have the resources to back up the actions, we are going to fail those to whom this is intended. That is a concern that I would have with Ireland in implementing the Convention. We only ratified the Convention in February of this year, despite it having been signed in 2011. The Government of Ireland says that they do not want to ratify the Convention until all the necessary legislation was in place. On the face of it, this seems like a noble intention, but in reality is it? Why should it have taken our government so long to ratify it? Is it that they would like to implement the Convention but not quite yet? That is my fear with it. In Ireland, the Government has decided to do the implementation through the adoption of action points, with 72 actions mandated in the most recent strategy document, the second National Strategy on Domestic, Sexual and Gender-Based Violence. Yet the Government is slow to say how many of the actual actions have been initiated, and that is telling in itself, I believe. The bulk of the aims in the strategy are aimed at changing societal attitudes towards awareness raising to help prevent domestic and sexual violence, improving services to victims and holding perpetrators to account. Many of these strategies are not at governmental level to implement in the way that we deliver these services in Ireland. My very real fear would be that the Government will use this as an excuse for the delay and lack of implementation in the strategy. And I believe that the Council of Europe needs to be aware of this when monitoring our compliance with the Convention. As well as this, in my own part of Ireland, County Donegal, we have a locally based domestic violence organisation, Lifeline Inishowen, that is being forced to shut down because they do not meet the government model of delivery of services. Yet they have provided a service in an area that had no services over the years. And hopefully this is not the type of ratification that we will see on a wider scale. Thank you.
Thank you too. Dear colleagues,